Okay, so our infographic was on anxiety and how it affects college students. The basic definition of anxiety is an emotion characterized by feelings of tension, worried, thoughts, and physical changes like increased blood pressure. Oh, and some symptoms for anxiety can be classified as feeling nervous, restless or tense, having a sense of independent danger or impending danger, hyperventilation, sweating, trembling, feeling weak or tired, and having trouble concentrating and sleeping. So, although there are major or like many causes of anxiety, we wanted to focus on the main three we thought most affected college students and us throughout our own campus here at FSC. So the first one is adjusting to a new environment. And I think this is probably one of the main ones for freshmen, honestly, because adjusting to a new environment at any age can be extremely stressful, but in particular, moving away from home for the first time can cause anxiety to rise in new adults. 18-year-olds not only move away from home for the first time, but sometimes they have to start relying on themselves rather than their parents, being able to organize their time, being able to get to places where they need to be. And although some only move as little as 30 minutes away or as long as across the country, I think it doesn't matter. It's just the fact that you're living on your own for the first time, and that can be very stressful to someone. The second one is leaving social or familial support networks behind, and leaving the already built social networks and relationships you've created throughout your life can be a very stressful situation. Interacting with new people and trying to make new friends can make anyone develop anxiety and or stress. Having social connections and relationships is one of the crucial needs we need to be a fully balanced, healthy person, and not having those in a new environment can cause a lot of problems for someone. And getting the courage and confidence to talk to new people and get to know them takes a lot of mental power out of somebody. I think anybody can attest to that. So that's a really important thing. And then the third cause would be postgraduate plans. So as a high schooler, we stress about what we're doing after high school, what school we're going to, what we're going to major or study in, if we want to continue a sport we are already playing. And one of the most stressful things is if we're smart enough to get a scholarship, taking the ACT, having enough money for our dream school. And we basically think that is the next step of the rest of our life. But in reality, the biggest decision in our life is deciding what to do after college. And this is probably the most crucial and stressful part about anybody's time in college. And although freshmen don't particularly worry about it, I think it lingers in everybody's mind, no matter what class they are in. And so post-college graduate plans cause many upperclassmen to stress and develop anxiety due to the fact that they aren't sure if they will make the right decision or if they have the confidence within them that they are qualified for their career based on what they are learning during their years here. And I think it's really important that like throughout their college experience that they not only go through different stages, but learn about a little bit of everything just so that they make the right decision. But that is our three main causes of anxiety throughout college students.
These three main causes can also cause the effects on your body, relationship, and your grades. If you stress too much from the anxiety, it can cause you to have burnout and it can cause you to not retain information as well. And it can cause you to be sleep deprived from the headaches and migraines that you can experience and from the chronic pain that you can also experience. And it deteriorates your overall health in general. And from you stressing so much from studying for exams, tests, and trying to fit into a new environment, trying to become an adult and figure out your next step in life, you can kind of become more distant from friends and family, and it can also wreck relationships. This can also cause heart diseases, which can also lead to heart attacks, which is one of the main concerns that we have for anxiety, because you don't want an 18, 19-year-old kid having a heart attack. And we will go on to Rachel on how we can cope with these.
Okay, so a few ways to cope with anxiety can include going outside or getting exercise. Going for a walk or just going outside to take a break and getting some fresh air can help with anxiety. It's proven that exercise releases feel-good endorphins and natural brain chemicals that can help to relieve anxiety. Another way to cope with anxiety is journaling your feelings. Writing down your feelings can help with anxiety by getting it all out and understanding your feelings more clearly. Journaling can help to control your emotions and overall help you feel less anxiety. A third example could be practicing deep breathing. Deep breathing allows more air to flow into your body, which can help calm stress or anxiety. Deep breathing increases the oxygen supply to your brain and stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to reduce anxiety. Another example of how to cope with anxiety could be practicing self-care, just taking time to do things that you enjoy, and just taking time to do things that help relax you and calm you can overall improve your well-being and help to reduce anxiety. And the last example is know when to ask for help. If the anxiety ever becomes too overwhelming, know that it's always okay to ask for help from a counselor, a loved one, a therapist, or even someone you trust. At Florida Southern, we have a counseling center, and they offer full-time students time-limited counseling at no cost, including individual, couple, and group counseling. You can find them on the first floor in the first building. The counseling phone number is 863-680-6236.